left-wing startup company named the Gravel Institute, who bill themselves, by the way, to be the leftist response to PragerU, tweeted in the lead up to the election, and I quote, "What if, hear us out, the Constitution sucks and is wrong about everything and should not be the basis for running a society in the 21st century," end quote. This is why President Trump matters. This is why President Trump's legacy matters. Imagine what our nation would look like without the Constitution of the United States. No right to vote, no electoral college to protect minority states, no free speech, no checks and balances on our federal government, no right to keep and bear arms, no right to pray or go to church, no right to a speedy trial, no right to an attorney, no right to appeal the government for a redress of grievances, no presumption of innocence until proven guilty, no right to protest, no right to a free press, no right to do business and provide for your family, no right to private property, no fundamental, inherent, protected right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. None of it. None of it if the Constitution sucks and is wrong about everything and shouldn't be the basis of running a society in the 21st century. None of it. Think communist China, Venezuela, the Soviet Union, Iran, North Korea, tyranny, authoritarianism, abuse of government, abuse of power, abuse of human life. This matters. America matters. Our founding principles matter. Our Declaration of Independence and our Constitution matter. Your rights matter. And President Trump matters. The best way, the only way, to preserve and protect our rights codified in the Constitution, solid yet also fragile, is to fight back against radical leftists and corrupt politicians who feed the growing beast of the federal government to the point where government controls what you say, what your kids learn in school, how or if you're allowed to practice your religion in your workplace, if you're allowed to open your business, if you're allowed to vote, protest, publish, speak, do business, and live your life as you see fit. This is the legacy of President Trump, fighting back against this gruesome assault on the values that make us Americans. Under President Trump, we've seen the lowest unemployment rates in history for Black Americans, Hispanic Americans, women, military veterans, and disabled Americans. Under President Trump, he deregulated business, which created new jobs. He's cut taxes. He brought jobs back from overseas. He's fought the trade war with China's communist regime. He's de-escalated almost wars with North Korea and Iran. He's brought our soldiers home from Middle East wars. He's killed Soleimani and al-Baghdadi, two of the world's top terrorists who threatened your safety and mine. He's defended Jack Phillips' right to religious freedom in his cake bakery and Little Sisters of the Poor against Obamacare's mandate that they buy birth control and thereby violate their faith. He's defunded abortion giant Planned Parenthood via Medicaid. He's appointed three constitutionally minded Supreme Court justices and over 150 other judges to the federal bench. He's focused federal resources on sex trafficking. He's fought for due process during the Kavanaugh hearings and on college campuses. He's championed school choice, defunded federal agencies who taught critical race theory, all the while refusing to back down to corruption, to assault by the radical left and their puppets in the mainstream media, baseless accusations of Russian collusion and Ukraine corruption. And why? Why does this matter? Why is the Trump legacy critical to this moment in history? Because every single thing I listed, accomplished by President Trump, plus 1,000 more, have helped secure your liberty, your rights, your opportunity, your freedom to live your life any way you want, without the government's interference or permission or oppression or dictate, and to pass that liberty on to your children and your children's children at a time when the political force on the other side of the aisle thinks the Constitution and all she stands for sucks. That is why Trump matters.